So, I guess to make a long story short, you got a tattoo a couple days ago, and you're nervous because you're looking at it, and it's all covered in like this ashy, peely nonsense. All that bright, beautiful ink is like going away, and it's like it's all over you. And when you put ointment on or lotion on, if you're beyond 3 days, you should be using lotion. Um, it's peeling away and it's going away and it's not as bright as it was. It looks like this. It's got all these peely, flaky things everywhere. Oh my god. It's gotta be just look at it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Your body's gonna process the ink, and my dog's gonna bark in a second. Your body's gonna process the ink, and the wound is gonna heal. You form a scab over it, and when the scab forms, there'll be ink in that scab, and that's why you shouldn't like put too much A&D or bacitracin or whatever ointment you're using to help prevent your wound from getting infected or too dry. I don't recommend that you put any type of ointment on your tattoo more than 4 or 5 times a day at maximum, and that's like if you're really like rubbing it like crazy. And you should only apply it for the first three days. Tattoo day doesn't count. Day after, day after, day after, right? So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like today. No more ointment. I'll use bacitracin. I always have. I've got plenty of tattoos. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll see I've been working on my chest and stomach torso thing, going kind of trash polka-esque style something. But it's all happening. Don't stress. If you need to go in and get a couple touch-ups, that's fine. Me personally, I won't go in for a touch-up on a tattoo unless it's a really bad or really noticeable thing. I don't, the ink's gonna spread. It's there. I think people get a little too worked up about it, especially if it's your first tattoo. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get that nasty, scabby. Like if it's like a scab, like a road rash style scab, where like you've fallen on the ground and it's all like looks like there's something wrong. Okay, it shouldn't be bubbled up, scabby like that, all gross. I've had that happen to a couple of my tattoos early on, and I've had it happen later on in tattoo time. I've got 2 tattoos that are 10 years apart, and I had the same issue. Um, you know, so just take care of your tattoos. Keep them squared away. Don't stress too much. It's all right that that's happening, and it's gonna gray out. And a prime example, one more time, fresh, brand new ink. A month, 2 months sooner. Up in the chest goes sooner, but then you'll go all the way into like this, and even like the Out Come the Wolves. That used to be black and shiny, and that was 15 years ago. So, think about what you're getting tattooed on you. Think about how it's gonna age. Think about how but don't stress out so much. Don't act like your tattoo artist did you dirty because your tattoo's healing. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't stress. Don't call your artist and bitch and complain like they did something wrong. You don't need to go to the ER. You don't need to wrap shit on it like fucking. I swore like saran wrap or none of that nonsense. Or if you want to do a Saniderm, the Saniderm patch things that they got, that's cool too. Especially if you've got to get right into clothing and get right to it the next day or the day after, and you don't have that opportunity to give it a couple days to really kind of heal. Then you should really, when you get a tattoo, you should make sure you have the next day off at the very least, just to give it that chance. What am I thinking for dinner? Whole wheat pasta and a turkey bolognese. Yes, that's what I'm thinking for dinner. But I'm not gonna say that to the wife because she won't let me make it because it's not her favorite. Last night I made homemade Swedish meatballs with homemade mashed potatoes and cauliflower. It was good stuff. you just do your thing. I'll have to redo this. Don't stress.